there, welcome to Yuva Learn. Let's solve today's problem. Here's the question. What is 1/4 of 1 and 1/3? Here are the options. To solve this question, we have to turn the mixed number into an improper fraction. An improper fraction equals to 1 and 1/3 equals to 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 over 3. Now we got to times the 1/4 by 4/3. 4/3 times 1/4. You have to time the numerator, 4 times 1, which is 4, over the denominators. 3 times 4 is 12. So we know that the answer is 12. But we have to simplify it where we'll get the answer. So 4 is divisible by 4 and 12 is divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1 and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 4/12 can also be simplified as 1/3. So the answer is B. 2. What is 1/5 of 60 divided by 1/4 of 16? Here are the options, and to solve this equation, we first need to find 1/5 of 60. To do this, we have to first write it out. And now we have to divide the 60 by 5, which is 12. And times 1 is 12. So we'll write 12. 1/5 of 60 is 12. Now we got to find 1/4 of 16. So again, write it out. And 16 divided by 4 is 4 times 1 equals 4. So 1/4 of 16 is 4. So what is 1/5 of 60 divided by 1/4 of 16? We know that this, 1/5 of 60, equals to 12. And we know 1/4 of 16 equals to 4. So what is 12 divided by 4? So we know that 12 equals 3. And we can find 3 in the options by question C. So the answer is C. Question 3. How much needs to be added to 0.792 to make 1? Here are the options, and to solve this question, we need to minus 1 minus 0.792. So 1 equals to 1.000 because 1.000 is the same as 1. Now underneath it, we're going to write 0.792. So we can now minus it. This becomes a 10 because we borrowed it from the tens place. So 10 minus 2 equals 8. And this becomes a 9 because we gave this away. And this is borrowed because it's a 0. 9 minus 9 equals 0. Since that's a 9, this is a 9. 9 minus 7 equals 2. And because this is a 9 and we borrowed it from here, 0 minus 0 equals 0. So we know that's 1.000 minus 0.792 equals 0.208. So we know that the answer is D, 0.208. What is the most likely maximum depth of the ocean? A, 11 km, B, 1 km, C, 1,100 m, D, 100,000 mm, or E, 15,000 centimeters. So, to find this, we will first have to go through them one by one. E, let's start with E. 15,000 centimeters 100,000 mm and 1,100 m are small amounts which might be compared to a room or two rooms in a house. 1 km may be the size of like 3 to 4 rooms or a house. So we think that 11 km would probably be the biggest, and it would be most likely for the depth of the ocean because we know the ocean is very deep. So A is the correct estimation. Question 5. Anne has a grandmother who was 50 years old in 2000. Anne's grandmother is 65 years older than her. In what year was Anne born? Here are the options, and to solve this question, we first need to gather the information. Anne's grandmother was 65 years older than her, so that means Anne's grandmother was 65 years when Anne was born. And we know that our grandmother was 50 in 2000, and she was 65 when Anne was born. So we know 50 and 65 has a 15-year difference. So since there's 15 years adding on, then there's going to be 15 years adding on from this side as well. 2000 plus 15 equals 2015. So Anne's grandmother was 65, and that was when Anne was born. So the answer is 2015, which we can find in E. So the answer is E. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video with those who need the knowledge.